Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Universal Studios Orlando. We're going to be visiting both parks today, but starting our day off here at Universal Studios proper for just a little bit because we just got done with our stay at the brand new Stella Nova Resort over by Epic Universe, and we got word that the brand new Mardi Gras 2025 Tribute Store has opened today for annual pass holders. So we're going to be heading on inside today to check it on out before heading on over to Islands of Adventure and giving you guys an update from that park, and of course get a couple of rides done before I head on home. It's gonna be a great day, guys. The weather is gorgeous outside. It is a little bit warm, but there's a nice breeze. It's not really that humid. It's gonna be a fantastic time. Let's head on inside and have some fun. Current time is 1 p.m. in the afternoon on a Thursday, and we are heading on inside the park. We are gonna be back here on Saturday for the very first day of Mardi Gras. We don't have a medallion yet, but give it a couple days, tomorrow, maybe even the first day of Mardi Gras, we should have a medallion. As you can see, very light load heading on inside. Construction walls are still up around the on-location camera and gift shop. Something I want to point out is that they added something to the walls. Where is it? Where is it? It's over here. So they completely changed the design of the construction walls, but they added something pretty epic. Take a look at that. We have the Kronos Tower on the construction walls. We are getting so close to Epic Universe opening, guys, and it's about time that they start adding it to all the iconic locations to be found around this resort. I'm so excited. So like I said earlier, we're not going to be spending too much time in this park because we are going to be back here on Saturday to check out everything that Mardi Gras has to offer. There are already a lot of Mardi Gras decorations set up with banners and things as they prepare for Saturday. So we're just going to be focusing strictly on the Mardi Gras Tribute Store today and then heading on over to Islands. So we're making our way over into the Hollywood section of the park. This tribute store is going in the location of the old summer tribute store that we had with Mr. VHS tape and like the rental center and everything in the arcade. They completely transformed that into something Mardi Gras related. So I'm excited to check it out. As we make our way over to the tribute store, it looks like Scooby and the gang are making their way down the road. Should Shaggy really be driving? Hey, Shaggy! And here we are, guys, the Mardi Gras Tribute Store, Legends of the Bayou Museum and Gift Shop. Nesquam Nuisance? See the world famous Nesquam Nuisance. What in the world have they cooked up this time? Oh my goodness. Oh, that little skull over there. That's very familiar. We've seen that pop up in a couple of tribute stores in the past. This is so interesting. I can't wait to head on inside. Let's go. So initial first impressions, other than me absolutely loving the artwork over here, is that it's giving like one of those cheesy roadside attractions that you would find on the interstate as you're going up north or south or something. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited to check this out. So before we even walk inside the tribute store, the team members say enjoy the museum. So this is definitely like a museum setting. But before we even head on inside, they have this like massive wood bench here, and this is like legit, like either Universal bought this from somewhere or they like commissioned it. It looks really good. I have to say that they probably bought it from somewhere because there is a lot of dust and stuff there, but it just shows that it is legit. It is something authentically made. And we have like a Bigfoot back here, which is really cool. And I feel like this is gonna be the theme of this whole store. I can't wait to head on inside. All right, let's go ahead inside and get a look. Immediately right off the bat, a giant Bigfoot and Sasquatch over here. We have a bunch of footprints and stuff on the floor kind of directing you to where to go. And take a look at that. We have our King Gator Mardi Gras popcorn bucket. Love to see that. These guys are cute. Earl, is that you? Is that you, little buddy? So speaking to one of the creatives and artists of the tribute store, we learned this is basically a museum that harkens back to like an old roadside attraction. One of those really like cringy roadside attractions that are kind of like a tourist trap, but this is just like based off of cryptids and Sasquatch and Bigfoot and things like that. And it's really cool. And I love all these, you know, like Easter eggs going back to past tribute stores. You know, we have John Lafitte, the Mega Video Rentals. We, of course, have Gerg the Llama over here as well.
Explore the world of mystery. Come face to face with the Loup-Garou under a full moon. Behold the one-of-a-kind nuisance of Lusco. And don't leave without taking one of our signature swamp tours where you might meet anything from the Mossman to King Gator himself. For your safety, you absolutely must be sure to...
Uh-oh. Bit of a bad audio recording, huh? So just a little bit of a preview of what you can expect. There are some real cryptids hiding around this store. There's one eating popcorn right now. You're gonna have to keep your eye out because there are little hidden things everywhere. And then of course, just like with every tribute store, we have our hidden Easter eggs all over the place. You gotta make sure you keep your eyes peeled, like the wizard over here. If you know, you know. And of course, the tribute stores aren't just a pretty thing to look at. They of course have all of your Mardi Gras merchandise. And this is just, of course, a small little portion of it, but we can go ahead and get a preview of what you can expect at this year's Mardi Gras event. King Gator is, of course, the face of Mardi Gras. He is everywhere. I absolutely love King Gator. He is fantastic. So something that I love is I've already noticed a couple of these little brontosauruses. Is that what they're called? Or is that a mosasaurus? I don't know. Either way, they're like little tiny dinosaurs. This is like the second one I've seen, and I think there's more hidden around the store. But I want to bring your attention. What's behind the curtain? Do I want to know what's behind the curtain? Let's see. What is it? Gotcha. Museum is this way. That's really cool. That's kind of funny. We found something hidden over here. Gone but not forgotten. The old Halloween Horror Nights Cat Tribute Store facade. And this was just the first room of the tribute store, so let's go ahead and continue on. So this little guy over here might look familiar. This is like a little mock-up of what they think these cryptids look like. Little do they know, there's one hiding in their popcorn machine. And of course, what kind of Mardi Gras would it be without some beads? If you guys don't want to wait for the parade to start to collect your beads, you can go ahead and buy a bunch here at the tribute store and at several other locations all throughout the park. I also like these signs over here. The Bayou, build a bead bar. Look snazzy, feel jazzy. Ooh, this is a fun little Easter egg. If you guys remember, prior to the start of Halloween Horror Nights last year, over at the Wonders of the Sahara, I think it's called, the Sahara Traders gift shop, we had this little guy in a box, and he eventually broke out prior to the start of Halloween Horror Nights. It was a whole big story, but I remember talking about it on the channel, and it looks like they have some artifacts from that, which is really cool. I just love how Universal ties everything together. Like, no tribute store or anything they construct is like standalone. They will reference it later on in some way, shape, or form, and I love that. They have like a little makeshift graveyard over here, which is interesting. Let's see, Skeleton Man. New Orleans Parish replica, full body, known by some as Baron Taunton. Wait, this is the skeleton guy from like Mardi Gras last year. Like, he was on like all the merchandise for Mardi Gras last year. This is him. Well, a replica of him, as best as a roadside attraction can do. That's really cool. But yeah, his name is Baron. I remember that. So that's really cool. And then of course in the back over there, we have the Black Cat Club. Again, another nod to the former Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store, which is really cool. Ooh, take a look at that. We have a little Wolfman over here. Let's see, what does that say? Let's see if I can focus on that. Lou Geru, is that how you pronounced it? New Orleans replica full body. Accurate size and shape of the commonly seen cryptid, known for its intelligence and fashion. Huh, who knew that the Wolfman had a good fashion sense? Taking a look up here, we have a little nod to Mothman. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other Mardi Gras merchandise. We have these Mardi Gras long sleeves, which is really cool. It says Universal Studios on the side. We have these green Mardi Gras t-shirts with the same graphic on the front. We, of course, have our souvenir bottle holders. It looks like they have some little voodoo dolls for sale. We have like a tie-dye looking Mardi Gras shirt with King Gator. Actually, this isn't King Gator. This is just a regular gator with a hat. He's playing the guitar. He's having a blast. We have a couple of pins over here and keychains, magnets, drawstring bags. Well, this is a fun wall over here. You can get to know your cryptids. You can go into one of these and turn on a light, and it shows you what the different cryptids look like. I want to see Mothman. Where is Mothman? There he is. And then we leave the actual store and head on outside. And wow, it is nighttime. We're just kind of hanging out on like a porch area, a little screened in porch. You can see all the wood on the floor. We of course have a bunch more merchandise that we can buy. I love the Coca-Cola bottles. And take a look at that. We have another live cryptid over here hanging out. There are several of these guys hanging out and hiding throughout the store, so you just got to pay attention. Those are the only two that I'm going to point out for you. But yeah, I like the effect of the breeze outside and the wind chimes. Oh my goodness, guys. Take a look at this. We are outside in the bayou, complete with water on the ground and everything. It always blows my mind how Universal is able to put so much care and quality into their tribute stores. They don't have to go this hard, but they do. They put so much detail into it. It's like HHN quality. It is insane. So yeah, we're outside. And look, there's a cryptid right here. The swamp monster or something. It looks legit. And you know, they probably went out and just forged a bunch of tree branches and moss and things and threw it in here to simulate everything. This is insane. And then of course, we have some more merchandise over here inside these tree trunks. We have some t-shirts with the Baron and King Gator. We have some spirit jerseys featuring them as well. I also like the subtle use of mirrors to kind of give the illusion that the store keeps going that way or that you're like in a forest. It's really cool. I like it. And it looks like it's time to head back on inside to a different shack of some kind. Okay. And again, like this is a store that Universal created in an already existing space. And they just put this much detail into it. It's nuts. I'm actually surprised. Wow. Like, this used to be like where you could get all like your candies and little bakery items and things. But no, we're just in someone's home. There's a big chair over here for our photo op. We have a screen over here that kind of looks out to the outside. I'm sure, you know, maybe something every once in a while passes by, which will be really cool to see. We have a giant moon over here. Wait a minute, is this the Baron's hat and jacket? This looks familiar. Is this the Baron's home? I think that's what this is. This is his little shack out on the bayou. Take a look at that. Fathom Corp. We've seen this name pop up from time to time in Universal lore. And oh my gosh, guys, check out this final room. Wow. They always put so much detail into everything that they put up here. This is nuts. And I was told we should hang out in here for a little while because we might see something on the ground over here in the projections. So we'll hang out and we'll see. Just like in years past, we do have some gators going around on the floor, but that's not quite what we're interested in. Yep, this is it. This is it. That's it. That's a big gator. I think that's supposed to be King Gator. I think, if I recall correctly. Wow. And I love how there's like a little bit of bass accompanying it too, so that way you know it's coming. Holy moly. Aw, I really like this shirt with King Gator on it. This is really cute. And with that, our time in the Mardi Gras Tribute Store has come to a close. Time to make our way back outside and on to the next park. I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me say this for every single tribute store, but Universal really cooked with this one. Every single new tribute store, they outdo themselves. They get bigger and better each and every single year, every single season. This is such a good tribute store. Definitely worth your time. HHN quality sets in there. And of course, the merchandise is fantastic as well. If you ever get the chance to talk to any of the creatives that are behind this stuff, definitely take the time to talk to them and pick their brains a little bit because it is so cool, the effort and detail that goes into these tribute stores. Absolutely fantastic, 10 out of 10 tribute store, no notes. If you guys are fans of like Universal tribute store lore and just overall park lore, you're gonna recognize a lot of things in here, and you can easily spend upwards of like 2 or 3 hours in the store just looking at all the details. Fantastic time. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and start making our way over to Islands of Adventure and do a quick lap of that. And take a look at that, guys. A short 5-minute walk later, we have made it back to Islands of Adventure. It's been a little while since we've been here, so let's do a quick lap, see what's new. And unfortunately, the Hogwarts Express is closed for planned maintenance. Maybe we'll even do a couple of rides today. Who knows? I also got to take another second to talk about the weather because what we're going through right now, fantastic theme park weather. It's a little bit warm, nice breeze, no humidity. This is the perfect time to be at a theme park. There are days where I walk outside of my house and I'm like, I wish I was at a theme park right now. such days like today. Well, I was going to take a quick ride in the Incredible Hulk, but it's currently sitting at a 30-minute wait, and the single rider line is stretching outside and down the stairs a little bit. So that's how I know it's going to be a little bit long. We'll go ahead and pass on that one for today. The last time we were here, Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man was down for refurbishment. That has since come back up. Currently sitting, actually, it's closed right now. We're heading on into Toon Lagoon, and we're passing by some of the Midway games, and I fear that this is going to be the only Five Nights at Freddy's representation we ever get at like the parks. I want a house so bad, but we have the Glam Rocks over here, Roxanne, Chica, and then Freddy over there. I want more. I made a pit stop inside the Universal Annual Pass Holder Lounge to pick up the new lanyard, and this is free. If you have an annual pass, stop by inside the Pass Holder Lounge, either here or at Universal Studios, and pick up one of these lanyards. It's got the Kronos on it. I am so excited. What's the backside have? It's got the Kronos on this side too. Looks like Volcano Bay. I love this. Of course, something that I love doing is coming on over here to Popeye and Bluto's and watching people get wrecked by this water. It's never as fun when they have ponchos. I like seeing people unprepared. And of course, I love hanging out over here at the turnaround from the Ripsaw Falls drop and drenching people. It's only $1 and you can spray people real good. One change that I noticed though, because I did a little test spray, is that you actually have to hold the button down now in order to get the full effect. So make a note of that. You gotta hold it down. You know, something that's pretty crazy is that I still, to this day, walk through the parks feeling that anxiety of knowing that I'm not going to be able to ride these rides because I don't fit. The only problem is I do fit on these rides now. Just about every single one here I fit on, but I still walk through the park and I look at these rides and I'm like, I wish I could ride. I can't. Now the only problem is that the lines are long and I just don't feel like waiting. So, struggles. But yeah, it's just a mental thing that I'm trying to get over, you know? Like, I feel it in my chest, the anxiety of not being able to fit. It's a great feeling knowing that I can tell myself I do. Right across the way from the watering hole over here in Jurassic Park, we have a brand new set of construction walls. I know the sun's in the way. Look, there you go. Most likely just for some concrete touch-ups over here. When do you guys think we'll get an announcement for whatever's going to be happening with the Lost Continent? Because right now, it's just all shops and food. Do you think we're going to get an announcement sometime this year? Or are they going to wait until like next year after Epic Universe opens? Let me know. Gone, but never forgotten. I honestly kind of miss having Poseidon's Fury here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that's gonna do it from us here at Universal Studios for a very quick visit. I figured I would come out here and tack this little bit on top of my stay at Stella Nova. That video is gonna be coming out very soon, the first ever Epic Universe Hotel. I'm so excited for that park to open. As I transition into full-time, you guys are gonna be seeing a lot more smaller videos like this on the channel. I'm gonna have a lot more time on my hands to be able to come to the parks more often and cover the little things that open up and change here and there. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about today's video. As I said earlier, we are going to be back at Universal Studios on Saturday for the very first day of Mardi Gras 2025. So that is going to be a jam-packed, filled, and very busy and exciting video. I hope you guys are ready for that. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.